Hi, my name is Ameet Sarpatwari, and I am an assistant professor of medicine and the assistant director of the program on regulation, therapeutics, and law, Portal, in the Division of Pharmacoepidemiology and Pharmacoeconomics at Brigham and Women's Hospital and Harvard Medical School. Medication affordability is a persistent public health problem in the United States. An important contributor to this spending has been high drug prices, which can lead patients to forego filling their prescriptions or getting other essential items. Particular concern has arisen because some of the new drugs and treatments emerging at high prices, or that have been subject to some of the most substantial price increases over time, have benefited in their development from critical public sector support. Does such support mean that Americans are paying twice for their medications? If contributions from US taxpayers reduce the risk of private investment and development, should that be reflected in the price charged to US patients? The COVID-19 pandemic has underscored the importance of these questions while also revealing the promise of more assertive government led drug discovery. To discuss the historical scope, opportunities, and challenges of public sector and nonprofit contributions to drug development, including approaches to better account for public funding in the price of a drug resulting from that investment, Portal convened a 2-day meeting with experts in drug development and production, technology transfer, pharmaceutical policy, economics, and law, with generous support from the Open Society Foundations, Arnold Ventures, and the Radcliffe Institute for Advanced Study. The 6 articles in this symposium issue in the Journal of Law, Medicine, and Ethics stem from that meeting. First, Bhavin Sampat traces the historical debate over public and private sector roles in drug development, summarizes the evidence on their relative contributions, and details a research agenda to identify optimal reforms to the existing system. Christina Marco and Joan Miller follow with a case study on the development of photodynamic therapy and antivascular endothelial growth factor drugs, true revolutionary treatments for retinal diseases, highlighting the need for greater federal funding of proof of concept trials. Next, Dean Baker critiques patent monopolies, proposing several ways that states and private actors can lower drug prices closer to free market levels, including importation, medical tourism, and state and philanthropic drug development funding. In the next article, Dan Lillenquist and colleagues discuss the vulnerability of the US generic drug supply, calling for a greater role for nonprofit drug manufacturers, which they argue can more freely engage in transparent cost-plus pricing. Amy Kopinski then examines government patent use, identifying its strengths in contrast to Bayh-Dole margin rights and how it could be implemented using the case of the COVID-19 drug remdesivir. Finally, Mariana Mazzucato and Henry Lee identify 4 key problems with the pharmaceutical market: unmet needs, inefficient collaboration, high prices, and over-financialization, and call for a fundamental reframing of the state from market fixing to market co-creation and co-shaping. I hope this symposium issue will advance the debate on how to improve equitable access to prescription drugs while promoting clinically meaningful innovation. Thank you.